Hey guys, welcome to another Versus video. I'm Todd Anderson, joined today by...
Braun-Duin.
And today we're going to play some Modern!
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know about you guys, but I have a lot of fun playing Modern.
Me
especially
too,
now
yeah.
that Treasure Cruise and Dig Through Time are banned, and Birthing Pod's banned. That one I could take or leave.
Yeah, that one decreased my fun of playing Modern, but it's okay.
Yeah, so today we have a special treat, 2 decks from the SCG Providence Premier IQ, and it was won by Brian's deck. The dude's name is impossible to pronounce.
We're not even going to try.
It was like Colican something.
Command.
Yeah, Colican's Command.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to be playing Zane Knapp's Esper token deck.
Yeah, that deck looks really sweet.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's good, but it definitely looked cool. And
Yeah.
sometimes that's what we're aiming for here, just to give you guys a bit of a show. So today we're going to be playing that and going to have some fun playing Modern. That's all I got. Let's go to the match. So, for those of you who have yet to join one of the new structured StarCityGames Opens,
Yep.
every Open that you join, you get this playmat. And man, is it sweet. So, Savage Punch has been one of the more iconic artworks over the last couple of sets and couple of years even. And this is Andrea Radek's...
Polar Bear Punch.
Polar Bear Punch.
Yeah.
And it's just the classic SCG Penguin wearing, you know, a classic jetpack.
Yeah.
Just beating the hell out of that polar bear. And I don't know, to me it's pretty sweet, and I definitely want a couple.
Yeah.
For future use.
You can get them from the SCG Opens. Playing in an Open, you get a Polar Bear Punch playmat.
Yep. All right, well, that's all of that promotional stuff that I'm going to do, so let's get to the 7th game.
All right.
And then we'll battle.
How about you roll a 7 and not me?
No. Tilt.
We both
Okay,
rolled a 7.
cool.
Wow. I think that's the first time that's actually ever
12.
happened.
The first roll.
Well, that we both rolled 7s at the same time. I don't think that's ever happened. It's an Open Series first, or Versus video first. 6 on 7. Dang it.
This game's stupid.
This game is stupid. I thought it was going to be a 7. That's what. All right.
Yes.
You got it.
All right, I'll be on the play. Let's take Gander. All right, my hand looks pretty solid.
My hand looks okay.
It's a little weak to a discard spell, but maybe we can take his discard spell. All right, guess I'll start off here with taking 2 damage and playing Inquisition of Kozilek.
All right, you have an option of this, this, or this.
Ew. Alrighty. I guess I'll take... Liliana might actually be a little troublesome with our draw here, and we actually want him to play Tarmogoyf, so we'll take that.
Yep.
Here you go.
Poor Liliana. She's down. Down for the count. All right, Treetop Village, and you're up.
All right. We'll play Creep Guitar Pit and pass.
All right, well, I'm probably just going to go ahead and take 2 damage and cast a Tarmogoyf.
All right, 18 all.
Yep. It is a 2/3 right now.
Yeah, it's going to get a lot bigger, but it's also going to be dead.
That's fine.
All right, we'll fetch Plains.
17.
I'm going to play a Monastery Mentor and then Slaughter Pact your Tarmogoyf.
That is that's pretty hardcore.
That is.
That is.
All right, we'll trigger, get a token, and I'll put a die on top of my deck so I don't kill myself next turn. You're up.
Well, I got bad news for you. Mountain Stone Rain.
Rain of Tears.
Yep.
That's not on your deck list, Brian.
Fulminator Mage. Blow up your Shard Pit. All right, so we drew an interesting number. I think we just cast it, to be honest. I don't know if I'm supposed to take damage to cast this or not, though. Probably just have my mana better. So I'm gonna take 3 and get a Godless Shrine and then cast Nazi Tazi.
Ew.
The old Taziger.
All right.
And your turn.
Hey.
Sure. I'll block.
Go.
Cut.
Gotta pay the troll toll.
Alright, come on, top deck. That was actually pretty sweet.
Doesn't your hand already have Rhino and Lingering Souls?
What more could I want?
Well, I know you could want more.
You could definitely want more.
You're a greedy man.
Attack you.
Alright, 13 to 15.
Alright, I'm not gonna mess around. I'm just gonna Path to Exile that guy right now.
Yep.
Hopefully that's gonna be good. I'll cast a Scavenging Ooze as well.
Where's my island? Ooze is in there.
And I kind of just want to eat that Slaughter Pact right now. Maybe that's bad, but if he has Lingering Souls, he can play the full shebang. So I'm just gonna eat your Slaughter Pacts.
Fine.
Play around Snapcaster Mage. You're up.
Fine. Now that is a tilt. I'll attack.
I don't think I'm gonna block.
Alright.
You taking 1 or?
Before damage, all murders cut that.
Okay.
Paying 3 and exiling these 2. Trigger this.
Yep. So I go to 13. Assuming you're not playing this spell.
And say go.
All right. 2 mana up. You might have like a remand or something. That's not bad. Go ahead and attack with Scavenging Ooze.
No blocks.
Okay, just take 2.
11, 13.
Yep. Lingering Souls.
Don't think he can play another spell this turn, and I think I just want to use my mana more efficiently, so we're going to remand that and draw a card.
Sure. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. It's a little awkward. It's okay though. I'll Inquisition you, trigger this.
Sure. Lay on our souls.
I guess I will take Liliana.
Okay.
I'll attack for 2.
I go to 11.
Here we go.
I'm going to exile. Let's see. Attempt to exile remand.
Alright, in response to that, I'll just murderous cut this.
Okay.
Exiling the remand itself. And here we go.
That's fair. And we'll draw. Alright. We'll just play Siege right now.
Yeah, 8 to 14.
And your go.
Snapcaster murders cut. Exiling the other 2.
Okay.
And attack for 2.
12.
Go.
Alright. Draw. Inquisition Kozilek. And Lingering Souls. You had Taziger was your other card?
Yeah.
Alright, you're up. See if we can find some spirit tokens in here.
I'm sure we got a few.
Probably got a bunch.
I'm gonna need them as well. They're right here. There you go.
Alright.
Draw. Well, I guess we'll get this Tassiger into play. Exile that.
Okay.
And pass.
Alright, so you're at 8, I'm at 12.
Yep.
That's a magic card.
Most of them in your deck are.
A lot of them are, actually. Surprising number are.
Yeah.
I don't think I want him to activate Taziger, but at the same time... So 6, 2 dead. Probably okay if he does. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna path your Tazagar right now, so you cannot use his ability.
Fine.
Hit you for 2 and then flashback souls.
All right, 6. No, I got another island in here somewhere. All right, well, basically dead to him drawing a land. So if you have any township, we also have to be reasonably careful of his treetop village.
Going ham.
Yeah. Alright, I'll hit you for 3.
Okay, I go to 9.
Go.
Alright, you were dead. I have a siege right now.
Alright, fine. Alright, I'm on the player for game 2, and my hand looks pretty reasonable. It's a little awkward with my mana and how I want to sequence. So I think I'm just going to lead off with... I'm going to keep.
Yeah, I'm keeping mine too. Mine's pretty good.
Alright,
So.
I'll lead with a Tar Pit.
Alright, I'm going to lead with a Noble Hierarch. I'm at 18.
Alright. I will play an Inquisition of Kozilek.
Got a lot of options here.
Yuck. Yeah, I really, really hope I don't just lose to another Lingering Souls. I would love to draw one. The again, the Liliana is fairly problematic for our hand, so we'll take that. Let's see, Decay, Souls, Thoughtseize, 2 land. All right, go.
Alright. I'm probably just casting Lingering Souls this turn. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm casting Liliana. Not true. I have to go down to 14 or 16, and let's both discard a card.
All right, well, I'll discard this.
Yeah, I'll discard this. You're up.
All right, we'll fetch.
I don't know if discarding souls is correct, but I think I'd rather still have the Thoughtseize. He has so many cards in his hand. I definitely want to keep my other 2 cards.
Good.
And now he has like a hard time casting a Monastery Mentor here, unless he has a Slaughter Pact.
I do not. I don't want to take 1,000,000 damage. Alright, I'll play fetch lands. I'll go to 18.
Just getting a swamp or...
I don't really know what I want to do. I'm just gonna get my hand ripped apart next turn. Yeah, I think that's actually what I was planning on doing is actually fine. Okay, so we will play an Inquisition of Kozilek off of the swamp.
Okay. Thoughtseize Decay.
And I will take the Thoughtseize.
Yep.
And then I'll pay 2 and play a Tazagar, leaving the Spell Snare.
Sure.
And it's going to get edicted, but I'm going to be able to attack and kill Zuli next turn, so that was the plan. Here you go.
Alright. Let's just play this, Edict you, attack you for 1, flashback souls.
Yep. So 17 to 16.
Yes.
Okay.
And you're up.
I'll go to 15 and kill Liliana.
Okay. She is
We're gonna
dead.
take 1,000,000 damage and she'll go.
I will... attack you for 2.
13.
And cast Siege right now.
Yep.
So 19 to 10.
Yeah. If I had the option of like fetch shocking on one to cast Inquisition, but I was not afraid of 1-drops, I was wrong.
Noble Hierarch did some serious work this game.
Yeah. And your last card's Decay, which I can't possibly beat, so I'll concede.
Alright. Perfect.
My hand was Mentor, Snap, Land. Just like couldn't.
Yeah, I can just
do much
like
with
activate Treetop Decay. Yeah.
All right, so for my side, I don't like trying to be a discard-based deck against another discard-based deck. These cards are generally strong against combo decks and just like control decks in general, but they're not fantastic against mid-range decks. The game's going to go usually to about turn 6 or 7. We're going to hit a bunch of land drops and trade off a bunch of resources, and I don't want the top, I don't want my top decks to be discard spells when we're in a top deck war. I want them to be actual things that actually affect the board. So to that degree, we're going to be playing timely reinforcements, and I guess aggressively shocking ourselves with our lands if we have it in our opener. And a couple Kitchen Finks and 2 Celestial Purge is just more ways to fight his like Siege Rhinos, and this card might actually not be that good. If he's taking out Liliana, but as you could see, if I don't draw Lingering Souls, Liliana is actually pretty good against me.
It is, yeah.
I had to force him to discard it the couple times he drew it, and when he drew the other one, it was like really tough for me to beat. So this is where we're going to be swapping, and this doesn't kill anything, so except Noble Hierarch. So.
All right, I'm cutting my Decays because they don't have very many targets. Like they kill Monastery Mentor, but I have other ways to do that. Most of his stuff is like token based or Snapcaster Mages, which I don't really want to decay. I'm actually cutting my Lilies, even though they were very good in the first few games, just because he has like Lingering Souls and stuff, and it's really hard to win a Lily on a fight against a deck with Souls. He also has like Tar Pit, Snapcaster, etc. So maybe it's wrong to cut Liliana, but I'm going to. I'm actually keeping all my discard spells, even though the games are going to be grindy, because he has like things like Snapcaster Mage, and I think that discard is still going to be good against him.
Yep.
And I'm bringing in these first tokens. Blood Baron seems like unbeatable.
Yeah.
And then Batter Skull seems pretty good against him too. And then a couple of Fulminator Mages just to try to disrupt his lands a bit.
So my hand is unkeepable on the draw, but since we're on the play, I think it's actually pretty decent. We also have one of our better cards in the matchup, so I'll keep.
This hand is unkeepable, play or draw, but I'm going to keep.
Classic BBD.
Go. Yep, that was the worst draw on our deck right there.
Alright, Hallowed Fountain go. 18.
I'm going to go 19. Or 18. I'm going to get a... let's get a Godless Shrine.
I hope it's just 6 lands, Gavany Township, Lingering Souls, and you're like, do it.
It is, yeah, it's a delight.
We found him out. Alright.
Alright, so untap, draw, Marsh Floods go.
Alright. I'm gonna fetch a Swamp and cast Lingering Souls.
Sure.
Here we go. Now, I'm being a little aggressive on my fetches, just like playing them and cracking them whenever I can. This deck delves a lot, so making sure that you have enough cards in your graveyard to use your delve is important. You don't always want to exile your spells simply because of Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah, so here I could like kill one of his spirits, but that just seems super loose. It would accelerate me a bit, but it just feels like a really like weak play. So I'm just gonna untap and draw. All right, that is a card in my deck. I will play a Tectonic Edge and say go.
All right. So we have 17, 18 right now.
I think I'm at 18 and you're at 17. Yeah.
All right. A little battle.
All right, I go to 16.
Well, that's a weird spot. So he's probably gonna play Siege Rhino next turn, or I can't really think of like another play. Or I guess his hand could just be all removal or like Blood Barons or something. And if that's the case, then he's not going to want Tectonic Edge us if he has an expensive hand. So I'm not too afraid of a 3-drop, but I am afraid of Zealous Persecution if he drew that. So it's possible I don't want to flash this back. This is pretty tough, actually.
Could just be anything.
Yeah. All right, we will take 2 and flashback Lingering Souls.
All right, so you're at 15.
Yep. And your go after that.
All right, I'm gonna attack Edge of Creeping Tar Pit.
Sure. Now, the reason why we left these 2 untapped is because we actually wanted him to tech edge this versus this because of this.
And then I'm going to cast Tessiger.
All right.
Golden Fang. And your turn.
That was a good draw. Okay. I'll pass him. Attack for 4.
Let's search up a Plains, I guess.
All right, so 12 to 15, and it's your go.
Yep. Now I'm fairly certain that he has Remand here because he shocked himself on turn 2, but we're not really at a point where we can play around it too well. Draw. I guess that was okay. I mean, I just have to jam and get remanded here, so Blood Baron. Alright. Your turn.
Attack for 4.
I'm at 8.
Go.
Alright, well, I'm going to just hope that he... Well, that was actually really, really good. That may change some things.
Hill.
Definitely changes some things.
Double tilt.
Cast... Lingering Souls.
Sure.
And I am going to attempt to flashback Lingering Souls.
So I gotta remand that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna lose to old nasty Tessiger or Blood Baron. Yeah.
Go.
All right. Wow, that was the worst possible draw. Oh man. All right. Attack for 4.
Block.
All right. Take 2.
I'm at 6.
Go.
Worst possible draw for me or for you?
For me.
Alright. Draw.
I'll just show you. This.
Oh, jeez.
I'm way ahead on life.
Alright, well, I just have to cast this Blood Baron here. So
I will attempt to Snapcaster remand it.
Sure.
I get an island, so I go to 14.
I'll play a Goyf afterwards.
Alright. Okay. 14 to 6. Draw.
Go.
Draw for turn. Great. I'll play a Monastery Mentor and then Path to Exile Tarmogoyf. Make a Jacob Wilson. Put you to 2 and lose the Blood Baron. Go.
I don't think. Well, we'll see.
I'm gonna lose the Blood Baron. I know. You're just gonna play Blood Baron, kill a spirit, or play a Lingering Souls.
Alright, so that's 2.
I know how this works. I've never beat a result Blood Baron in my entire life.
Huh. That's actually the worst thing that could have happened. It's really awkward. Alright. Windswept Teeth, which is very, very unfortunate. I will play... I don't really want to give him another land, but I just have to kill one of the spirits from bed. Alright, I'm just going to do it now so you can't, like, counter it or whatever.
Like, I guess I could, yeah.
Snap Remand again. And I'll play Blood Baron Noble Hierarch.
Alright. We need to draw a removal spell so we can kill whatever creature he blocks. If not, we might just have to put him to 1 and then just try to play a couple spells to make tokens.
Go.
Alright, well, I guess all of our removal spells cost either black or white, so we will play another Mentor.
Okay.
I'll play Thought-Scour myself, make 2 Jacobs.
It's bad for me.
Draw a card, or mill 2, draw a card. I will attack for 1.
Good, I got a 1.
14 to 1, and I'll play a Tasigur. Three. Actually, I'm gonna leave. Just exile everything but Path to Exile. That way I can maybe activate next turn and try to do what I tried to do this turn. Alright, here we go.
Alright, I'm gonna need a miracle here. Draw. That's not it. You can't attack, so I'm just have to cast a Siege Rhino.
Okay, 4 to 11.
Let's actually do it like this.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 to 11, and then I just have to say go.
Alright, let's
Hope I'm not dead.
line up these blocks in a second and figure out how to do this. Alright, still don't have a removal spell. Yes. Alright, exile enough stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I guess try to hit 2 lands off the top. Oh yeah, blue. If I do that, I can't cast any of the spells in my hand. Alright, so let's assume that these two, or this one gets blocked. This one gets blocked. You can pump. These will be 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah. So it'll be like this probably. And then 4, 6, 7, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're at 4, you go to 9. Okay, yeah.
You have 2 spells, I'm dead. Yep,
Yeah.
I'm dead to that. Yep.
Play that flashback, sorry.
Yep.
Just had to make sure.
Alright, we're here for game 4, and I'm going to play this game, and my hand is actually really good, so I'm going to keep.
Oh, we're missing a color, but I think this hand's pretty good in this matchup, especially on the draw because of this thing. So, alright.
Alright, well, I'm going to go to 17 and fetch a Overgrown Tomb and Inquisition you.
Alright, these are your options.
Well, geez. Alright, yeah, hand is pretty good. I think I take the Thought Scour.
Reasonable decision.
Prevent you from being able to both draw into the land and turn on your Tasigur and the like. So, alright, so at 17, you have 2 souls, 1 timely, plains, and a Tasigur.
Yep.
Okay,
Here you go.
and draw. Oh, that's a thing. I don't think that's what I want to do this turn, but let's Scoozy.
Alright.
You're up.
Ah, got there. Go. Feeling better now.
Alright, draw.
Attack for 2? Attack for 2? Oh, wait, no, I still would. Never mind. I still need to draw a fetch land to gain 6 life. Tilt.
Alright, Thought sees you. Well, I kind of want to use this to good effect at some point. But I think that Tasigur is actually going to be really hard for me to beat. especially if I'm filling his graveyard for it. Well, I do have Ooze to, but I only have one green source, so then I'm gonna want to be eating Lingering Souls if he's casting those. So, but man, this is actually really hard. So I want to take that Celestial Purge. But then, if you draw a fetch land, you can just cast Tazagar, which is bad for me, so I'll take Tazagar.
Yep, that's what I was hoping to do.
And I'll put you at 18.
Okay.
Your go.
Alright, well, we don't really want to get our Lingering Souls eaten by the Scavenging Ooze, so we're just going to play Timely for very little value. And by little value, I mean make 3 dorks and pass the turn.
Okay.
There is a creature in the graveyard, so he can potentially eat all of our tokens if we decide to triple block, but...
Go.
Alright, that's also fine. Alright, I'll just attack for 3.
Okay, I'll go to 12.
And pass.
That's Exile Tazagar. I go to 13.
You're up.
Draw. Alright, that is bad for me. I have to just say go.
Alright, I'll fetch and then play in flashback Lingering Souls and get destroyed by Zealous Persecution.
I'll go.
I'll get Godless Shrine, so I'll take 3 down to 15.
Sure. So 13, 15?
Yeah.
Right, so that you have, I still need to have a Souls and a Purge in your hand?
Yes.
And you have 1 card other than that?
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, I'm going to Persecution.
Tilt.
And draw. It's an interesting draw. It's not a land though, so.
Probably should have attacked with my tokens first.
I will attack you for 3.
Yep. 12 to 13.
Man. Well, I think I just say go.
Guess I have to hope he doesn't have another one. Let's do it again.
Go.
Go.
Do this again.
Alright. Just bitching and moaning over there.
I wasn't bitching and moaning. I just didn't have a land. That was a good draw. Alright, attack you for 3.
Yeah. 9.
I will fetch and get... I'm at 13. I guess I'll go to 10 and get another Overgrown Tomb. And we'll play this. And I think I'm just going to immediately destroy your Tar Pit.
Tar Pit down.
And you're up.
Alright, well, I guess now we'll cast this to reasonable effect. I'll go to 15.
Yep.
And get 3 soldiers. And can't really block, or triple block rather, but it's good enough. Go ahead.
Draw. Oh, that was a delight. Inquisition you. Let's take Celestial Purge.
Okay.
And I'm at 13, you're at 15. And you have Mentor Remand?
Yep.
Let's go ahead and attack for 3.
Huh. I know your game, Mr. Duin. I'm going to triple block.
Alright, I'm going to eat Fulminator Mage and gain a life.
And we're doing that just to keep him from playing a Tasker this turn. Because if I just take 3 and he plays Tasker, then my remand is just a dead card. But if I get to draw a land, which I did, I go to 13. I get to play this and hold up for remand. And play around, I guess, land destruction, but whatever. He knows my last card, so it's not a big deal.
Draw. Okay. Alright, well, he's going to remand my thing.
Just about anything you play. Maybe not Noble Hierarch, but I might still do that.
For 5. 5. And then can't quite do what I want to do. That's your graveyard. Alright, so he does not have any creatures.
That's correct.
Just has a remands. Alright, I'm gonna fetch down to 13. Just get a. Is that right?
I have you at 10?
10
What do you have him at?
10 to 13.
Yeah, I'm at 13, you're at 10.
What
Because
did I
you
miss?
went from 13 to 10 from your fetch shock like 2 turns ago.
Okay, and then I gained. Okay, then I gained 1.
You gained 1, so
okay.
yeah, you should be 11, so now you should be back down to 10.
Okay, I missed the fetch shock. Just get a swamp, and I'm gonna cast Taziger.
Delving how many?
I am going to delve 5 cards.
And that'll leave you with 3 cards in the graveyard, right?
Yeah, let's just delve these 5. Yeah, I have 3 cards in my graveyard.
Alright, so if I remand, he can still cast it, but at least it'll trigger this and make him eat up his whole graveyard.
In response, I'm gonna respond to the remands.
Sure.
I'm gonna put a counter on this and fight that.
Okay. It's pretty good.
Then, yep, you get to draw. And I'm gonna attack for 5. So,
Do you want to make it 6 and eat my guy, or do you want to hold it?
I think I just want to hold it.
Alright, so I'll take 5 down to 8, so it's 10 to 8.
Yep, go.
Alrighty. Go.
Let's go ahead and exile. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna exile remand.
Okay. Really need like Sphinx's Revelation.
Let's cast Taziger, leaving Zealous Persecution.
Yep.
Treetop, go.
Go.
I will exile. This is actually hard. I guess we'll exile Celestial Purge.
Alright.
And tap draw, Blood Baron.
Yep.
Go. I don't really want to trade one of my guys for his Jacob Wilson token. Okay.
I'll go to
10.
10.
Yep.
Don't think I can ever race that guy. But say go.
Draw. What's a good draw? We'll just send this into the red zone.
Alright.
So 14 to 6.
Yep.
I'll play Batterskull.
Alright.
Go. See if we can find a BBD token here. You're up after that.
Alright, end of turn I'll fetch down to 5. You know what would be great in this deck? Treasure Cruise.
Treasure Cruise would be pretty good.
Alright. On the old 0 outer. Alright, done. Alright, I'm on the play here for game 5, and my hand looks reasonable.
This hand, well, I mulliganed my opening hand last game, which was 4 perfect spells, Twilight Mire, Double Gavany. And this one is a little loosey-goosey, but we're going to keep.
All right, start with this, and go ahead.
All
I'm
right.
gonna be doing this to save time. I'm not gonna kill that guy with anything. So.
I'm just going to play a Noble Hierarch and say go.
All right. See what we got. Go.
Alright. Well, I'm just going to attempt to play a Tarmogoyf.
I'll attempt to remand it.
It is back in my hands. Play a True Top, say go.
This, and here we go.
Alright. Draw. Let's try Lingering Souls out for size.
Yeah.
And here you go.
Alright, so I'm gonna fetch a Godless Shrine, and then I'm gonna Thought Scour myself probably twice.
Okay.
Fill up this graveyard, maybe hit some Lingering Souls or Tassiger or something. Alright, first one. Yeah! Second one. Boo! Alright, untap.
Let's not get too greedy now. Alright, so you're at 18, is that right?
Yep. Wow, this hand looks good, but it's not very good at all.
My hand looks like really bad and is pretty bad.
Alright, I'll just flash back Lingering Souls, I guess.
Okay.
Go.
I will go to combat.
Yep.
Attack for 2.
Block, and I'll pass the token.
Okay.
Alright. Get a swamp.
I'm going to cast a Tarmogoyf
Yep.
and pass the turn.
Alright. I will. You're at 20 still?
Yep.
17 snap into timely reinforcements. Up to 23. I make 3 guys.
Okay.
I'll get planes, I guess. Since I have 2 blue sources. 3 soldiers, and you're go.
I am going to end of turn Path of Spirit.
Alright.
We'll both run that game. Go swamp.
It's a good game to run. It's like rampant growth, baby.
Let's see. You're at 17, is that right?
I'm at 23.
Oh, that's right.
Sir.
Because you gained 6.
Time of the reinforcements. Yeah.
Uphill battle. 23 and millions of cards in hand.
Yep, and they're all great.
It's convenient because my cards all suck.
Somehow I just know you have a Blood Baron.
It would be nice. We'll go for 2.
Yeah, we'll take it. 21 to 20.
Rhinoceros strategy.
18 to 23.
Go ahead.
Rhinodopolis. Path these 2 idiots.
Well, that's a tilt. Let's get a swamp and plains.
Alright, and let's bring on the beatdown.
Yep, we'll take
6, put you to 17.
Yep.
And go. Giving him a few more lands might be problematic, but I'm alright with it.
Alright, so we have some options now.
Oh yeah, gave you all this extra mana.
Let me see your graveyard.
It's got stuffs and things.
It's got a lot of paths, it's got a lot of removal spells and a remand. That's the sad part. Alright, I'm gonna lead off with a Scavenging Ooze.
I will play a Snapcaster Mage in response.
Sure.
And I will target Path to Exile.
Okay.
This one.
Sure. All right.
That guy resolves.
He does resolve. Yep, 2 cards.
Yep.
Guess I'll play a Goif
Okay.
and Flashback Souls.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
Alright. I will path the Tarmogoyf. You're tapped out, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Do I even have I don't have another basic in my deck, so
Awesome.
not even gonna search.
Great. Good news for me. 3
Yeah.
cards in hand?
I do. How many cards do you have? 2?
2. Cut. It's me to 17. Alright, Papa needs... Well, Papa don't actually need much. Papa wants some stuff. Alright, slaughter back that.
He's dead.
Die on top of a deck. And jam with all my dudes.
Let's block like that.
Alright. Take 3 down to 14.
Yep.
And pass.
Alright. Things are looking a little grim.
You're still at 14. I wouldn't say grim.
Yeah, maybe not grim. But I have a feeling you have a Snapcaster Mage, so that's unfortunate for me. I'll just cast a Tazagur for the old full 6. Go.
Purge him.
Alright, he's exiled.
And upkeep. Pay 3.
Okay.
Go like this. Tap. Draw. Attack for 3.
11.
Go.
Alright, deck. I will attempt a Fulminator Mage.
Sure.
I will destroy... Actually, it's probably better to not destroy anything. Just have a 2/2. I will fetch, though. I'm going to go to 8. Take 3.
Alright.
Get an Overgrown Tomb. And I am going to cast Tazagur, the Golden Fang. Exiling everything except Scavenging Ooze.
I will let that resolve.
And I'll say go.
I'll fetch, purge the Tazagur. Going to 16.
Yep. I could have Fulminated and destroyed a land to keep him from like snap remanding, but
I mean, I
he
have
could
path
just
too. It's like the same thing.
Yeah, it's
Actually, I
like-
should probably path instead of Celestial Purge in case you draw Lily, because I still have 2 paths in my graveyard. I'm gonna do that instead.
Sure, I didn't search last time, so
Yeah.
And you're up.
Okay.
Sure.
Alright. Lingering Souls off the top.
All right, we need a brick off of him. I think we can stabilize if he bricks a couple times in a row.
Probably true.
We are at 8
8.
life, though. Boom.
Yep.
Take 4 to 4.
Go.
This Gray Ogre is really holding down the fort. Alright, Siege Rhino.
Yep. 7 to 14.
7 to... I have you going to 13. As you fetched to 16 last turn.
Okay. Sure.
I'll play this, and...
No cards in hand, he says.
Yeah, do I attack here? I kind of think I'd actually attack here. Yeah, I'll attack you for 3.
Alright. 10.
Go.
Go.
Alright. And untap, draw, combat.
Yep.
Huzzah, exalted.
Block with 1 token, take 4 down to 6.
Okay. I will just say go.
Alright, make 3 guys and gain 6 life.
I will respond by destroying your... I don't even know. I guess your water grave.
Alright, so I'll just gain 6 life up to 11. Or sorry, 12.
12, yep.
And sucker! Go.
That's pretty good. Alright, draw. That was also phenomenally good, actually.
Tilt.
I will see, activate treetop.
Yep.
Cast Solace Persecution.
Alright.
And attack you for 5, 10.
2.
Go.
Any draw? Go.
Draw. Let's just activate treetop. And send these 2. Yep.
Block.
Sure. Kill this thing. Alright, he's dead. You take a trample down to 1.
Yep.
This is also dead. I'll just play in Flashback Souls. 0.
Yeah. Alright, fine. This deck really needs a big draw boost somewhere, like a cryptic command or
Yeah, just
something.
some big thing.
Yeah. Alright, well, while this Esper Tokens deck probably has some potential, I felt like I could not grind through all of your very powerful cards.
Yeah, that is one thing about Abzan is it's just
Mono, good stuff.
yeah, like one of the reasons why decks like that just haven't thrived that much is because they're oftentimes just worse versions of Abzan, which is really doing the same kind of thing, but the cards are just more individually powerful.
Yeah, I mean, this deck does have a lot more synergy with things like Monastery Mentor, even Sorin Solemn Visitor, trying to have this token theme, and I don't know, it kind of it felt very strange. The deck was a bit schizophrenic. Having like discard spells alongside, like to protect Monastery Mentor was like pretty cool, but at the same time, I don't think it does enough. You need, in order to make Monastery Mentor good, you need some way to just generate a ton of card advantage. And this deck, without Treasure Cruise or Dig Through Time, since they're banned in the format, I don't know if Monastery Mentor is actually even good.
Yeah, like you definitely need you need to be able to play it and then go crazy with it when you untap with it, or you need a source of card advantage where even if they're killing your mentors, you're like still pulling ahead because you're drawing more cards than they are.
Yeah. I would like to see a version with Monastery Mentor and Gitaxian Probe. I think that was a big miss for this deck.
Definitely should have Probe, you're right. Yeah.
And if it's more of a blue-white, like I actually wouldn't even mind seeing this as a red-white-blue deck, maybe even just splashing black for the flashback on Lingering Souls, and just being like a Bolt, Snapcaster, Monastery Mentor deck. You can even play Young Pyromancer and just continue with this theme of, play instants and sorceries, generate tokens, and like you can still play Lingering Souls because the card is so powerful.
Yeah.
And with the fetch land mana base, it actually probably won't even deal you that much damage. You can play a bunch of basics and then have like one Godless Shrine, or maybe like a Godless Shrine and a Watery Grave, or whatever.
Yeah.
We saw with Jonathan Sukinic's 4-color control deck that the buddy lands, like Sulphur Falls, Hinterland Harbor, those kind of lands are actually pretty good in this format, and they're even great in like 4-color decks because you can just usually fetch up one dual land, and then that turns on all of your buddy lands. So I would like to maybe even try out a version like that.
Yeah, I'm like a big fan of the buddy lands. I've played a lot of Woodland Cemeteries and things like that, and they've always been like pretty good. I mean, there are awkward times where you have to like play them tapped or whatever, but it doesn't actually happen that often. Yeah. Especially with fetch lands. And I definitely agree about Probe. Like, it seems like this would be like the perfect deck for Probe. You have Snapcaster and Mentor, and just seeing your opponent's hand is just valuable anyway. Like.
Yeah, I mean I think that's kind of what the discard spells were trying to do. Yeah. While also like taking away the removal or waste interact with Mentor, but Honestly, I'd rather just play something like Young Pyromancer. And the deck having used Path to Exile as its 1-mana removal spell was pretty awkward. Like, I never wanted to cast it on turn 2, 3, or even 4 sometimes. Giving your opponent a land in this format has slowly gotten like better and better. The format, I think, slowed down a little bit. People are playing more man lands, so your Path to Exiles help them like turn those on while still also being able to cast another spell. So there's a lot to take into consideration with this. But how was I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. I'm off.
Kolaghan's Command.
How was Kolaghan's Command's deck?
This deck was great, actually. I really liked this build. I'm not sure about Noble Hierarch, but it actually performed really well.
Yeah.
So
well, it was originally in Eric Froelich and those guys' deck from the Modern Pro Tour. Was it Fate Reforged?
Yes.
And they all did pretty well with that list.
Yeah.
I played against David Ochoa in that tournament, and he beat the crap out of me. And Noble Hierarch was a big thanks for that, you know. Losing Deathrite Shaman, you know, hurt the Abzan decks, but you still have Noble Hierarch. It's obviously not as good, but it's still pretty good. It's similar. Deals an extra point of damage sometimes, while also accelerating you so you can cast Liliana on turn 2, Rhino on turn 3.
Yeah, like I was fortunate enough to have Hierarch in a lot of my opening hands and not draw it too much later in the game where it's much worse. But yeah, it was fine. Like the creature base was good. Maybe a third Ooze should be in the deck somewhere.
Sure. Dromoka's Command felt good.
Yeah, Dromoka's Command seemed pretty sweet. I'm a giant. I really actually liked his sideboard a lot. I'm a huge fan of Zealous Persecution in this format. I think his sideboard was like, you know, 1 or 2 cards from perfect. So I felt like it was a really well-constructed deck. I'm not surprised that it won.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be all for me and Brian this week. Make sure you check out coverage of the StarCityGames Open in... Where are we at? Portland.
Yeah.
I will not be there. I assume BB's
I will
not
not be there either.
It is on the other side of the country.
Yeah.
But if you are going, make sure that you sign up for the Open and you'll get the sweet playmat that we talked about earlier. You can't see it right now because looking at us.
You can also get the Jacob Wilson Monk token as well.
Yeah, and if you did see us playing with that, you will be receiving one of those, I believe. I think they still do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we hopefully we're not wrong about that, but I don't think we are.
No, I'm pretty sure. If you know, you guys want to read more articles and things by us, I should have had an article out yesterday about whatever deck I'm probably playing in Toronto, and BBD should have an article out also today, I believe, maybe.
No.
When's your articles come out?
Friday.
This is the Monday. Oh man, I was mixing it up. I'm sorry. Today's Monday. Yeah.
Monday's great. Looks like someone has a case of the doesn't remember what days it is. So yeah.
Well, it's not Monday now.
Isn't it,
I
though?
got that. Okay, fine. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
See ya.